If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
So this arrived yesterday. Thankfully, finally here. Let's dig in and see what we got. Feels like you could go a few more minutes. Once again, this is not the best torch for this purpose, but it's been serving my purposes pretty decently. It just would be a lot easier with a large propane torch than it would be with a small butane torch. This is some ribeye I bought last night at Publix. Again, $6.99 a pound. I had them take the standing rib roast and remove the ribeye part of the meat, cut it into 1 1/4 inch pieces of steak, and then put it back in with the ribs so that I could have the ribs and the steak separately rather than a standing rib roast. Can't beat the deal. Well, somehow I started recording after I started eating. I thought I had started recording ahead of time, but this is my ribeye disappearing. It is so delicious. This thick cut ribeye came out perfect. Setting that Power XL air fryer that I use at grill on 450 degrees for 12 minutes, and you allow the preheating cycle to finish, and you allow the cool down cycle to complete, and then let it sit for about 5 more minutes after the cool down cycle is over, and it came out just perfect. Perfect medium rare. For some reason, as I wear this shirt that says I may be wrong, but I doubt it, I can't help but think as I'm eating this meat of Arsenio Hall and Coming to America. If loving meat is wrong, I don't want to be right. For breakfast yesterday, I had a similar piece of meat. Actually, I had 2 New York strip steaks yesterday that I thought were ribeyes for some reason when I recorded the video. But you can see those here. And then I had a Warrior Burger patty for lunch around 3-4 o'clock, and I had another half of a Warrior Burger patty later that day. So that was my meals for yesterday. This is what I'm having this morning. Here's yesterday's walk with my squats. Good afternoon. I'm back here again on, what is today, Tuesday, and just wanted to come remind you that it just takes one day at a time to get out there and get the exercise that you need. And you know, there is something to be said about setting short-term goals for yourself, because you know, when I set little goals for myself, I notice that I tend to achieve them. But after the goals are over, if you don't set new goals, you don't have anything to achieve. So it's real easy to let it go. And you know, you can make all the excuses you want. I had to move, I had to deal with a weird new living situation, new job, all kind of things going on. But you know, I still suffered from not getting the regular exercise. Sure, I was walking every day, but I started neglecting my muscle training and doing a little bit with some weights. And you know, just doing this 30-day challenge in my 4th day here is enough to remind me of how important it is to set some short-term goals for yourself so that you can do stuff like this and not be hurting as much as I have been these past 3 days since the first day. I gotta say, I didn't mention it much in the previous videos, but my legs have been killing me. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it feels really good. The pain just reminds me that I'm doing something good with my body. But other times it's just, I'd like to get down these stairs without being in too much pain. But you know, as I move through the day, I realize the stairs get easier and easier, and that little bit of pain that reminds me of the workout starts to make me want to look forward to the next workout so that I can get to where my legs don't feel this way when I go up a few steps. It's such a better feeling knowing that your body can respond to the difficulties of life without everything hurting so much. And that was the key with the diet, is it helped control that inflammation. The reduction of omega-6s in my main diet and all the other crap that was in there with the seed oils and processed foods and other carbohydrates that are just awful for your system. Cutting all that out gave me the energy to exercise. Now exercising itself pushes you into new realms just by pressing on and setting new little goals for yourself. You just got to be careful not to overdo it too much. We tend to start stacking a little too fast, and I mentioned some of this yesterday, but I just want to say, like today, I'm not doing the push-ups along with the squats because I want to alternate those every other day. And because I'm limited on time today, I'm just going to go ahead and finish out the walk as quickly as I can, because I went ahead and got all the squats in, as you can see. So what is that, day 4? I think today's day 4. My goodness. I can't imagine, I couldn't have imagined that doing these squats every day would be this big of a pain, but it's been a good pain. And it's the kind of pain I like, because it's controlled and it helps me deal with future pain a lot easier. And that's what I would like to see everyone be able to do, is reduce some of the pain in your life. Putting yourself through a little self-induced pain for the purpose of training your body is going to save you a lot of heartache down the road. Trust me, I ran a retirement home. I know what it's like when you let your body go. You still got to deal with all the crap. You just don't have the strength or the energy to do it. So you might as well be in shape, because you're probably going to get older. So get in there now. Stop eating those wrong foods. Start eating the diet that's going to make a difference for you. If you're like me, it'll be Lion Diet, which you can check into by watching my first video and all my videos that followed. And just say, screw it. I'm going to get up and do it. I'm going to get out there and start walking, because I need to today. Even if you did it yesterday, you got to go do it today. Keep moving. I'll see you guys next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
Post-workout Dante here, just coming to you beforehand to remind you that you always want to have some water with you when you go for your exercise. I usually bring 2 of these 1-liter bottles with me, and I use plenty of salt. That's how I get my electrolytes from my sodium.